I can answer that question. You've had the reply in writing, by the way, but the European Union is guided by the Convention on the Rights of the Child, and we absolutely support it. It is not formally part of the European Union Acquis because there is no document formally ratifying it on behalf of the EU. There is no means at the moment in the Convention for regional organisations to be parties. So you've had that answer in writing, I think, 3 times. It is not formally part of the EU Acquis. Thank you.
Thank you, Margaret. Any other questions in the room?
Yeah, center left.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon. I'm a French judge. I work at the European and International Affairs at the French Ministry of Justice. My question was for Mr. Zolnieks. You mentioned something that caught my attention. Would you care to elaborate about the Icelandic good practice you mentioned about the burden of proof in